Here's Peter Martin with the first ball. It's a fairly inauspicious start for Martin and Warren Hegg. 4 byes. A little bit too full. And 4. This is a fast outfield. Not a particularly big ground either. Should be plenty of runs around. The War's off the mark now with a boundary, 3 boundaries, 1 to each batsman and 1 to the extras column. It's 4 more. It's going to be 4 more. All it's got to do is hit the bat, and the ball is off across this outfield for boundaries. Oh, that could have gone absolutely anywhere. Inside edge, it's going to be another boundary. It's going to be 4 more. Look at this ball go and go and go, and into the rope, despite the attentions of Gary Keady. That's going to be 4. Just a leg side of middle stump, and you're going to be picked off. Now then, that's the first genuine play and miss, I think, from a defensive stroke. McKnight having another, just a suspicious glance at the pitch. Well, Knight's trying his best to get an edge here.
And that's 4. What a great shot that was by Knight. Four more. Savage back cut. Flies away. It's a pretty small ground, this.
Yeah, this is one of Nick Knight's strengths here. Anything just outside off stump, he likes to get back and cut the ball. And it's something that obviously we've got to try and you know, get a little bit tighter on off stump.
Well, that's going to race away through mid-wicket for 4. He's hardly touched it, just a flick of the wrists.
This is one of Mark Waugh's strengths. He's very strong middle going into leg stump, and it's a line that, you know, as a bowler you don't want to get to. He times it very well, rolls his wrists, and with this outfield very, very quick, boundaries are going to come all the time.
Another 4. And that's 4.
That's a glorious shot through extra cover. Half volley from Crook for the moment it left the bat.
It's the first delivery I've seen him pitch that far up to the bat, and that certainly was a good shot.
These boundaries are coming far too easily at the moment. Edged and dropped. That's just what Lancashire don't want. Stuart Law at first slip. Nothing going right for Lancashire at all. Talk about flaming June. I think Lancashire have another description for it.
Very quick, Stephen Crook. Very quick. That was good work. Very enthusiastic. took a step or two, Nick Knight. That's what brought Mark Ward down the wicket. Would have been out. Would have been out. Again, no breaks going Lancashire's way. Well fielded. We were talking about Stephen Crook earlier on, his enthusiasm when he had the ball in his hands and fielding to his old bowling. Well, have a look at this. That would have been 4. Easily. Well done. Dinesh Mongia appreciates that sort of effort from his fielders.
Hundreds up for Warwickshire.
These two are going well. It's their 4th 100 partnership in their last 4 championship games.
It's 50 for War. Off 91 balls, 10 fours he's hit in this half century.
Well, that's not the sort of shot you would necessarily expect to see coming up to lunch on the first day of a championship match, because it's a bit of a hoik, to be honest with you. But War's obviously decided that Mongia can go. Oh, that's away past first slip. I don't think it was a chance, can't call it that, but it's a bit streaky from Knight. But it's 4. Long hot 4. And that will take him to 50, and he in fact will take him to 53.
Shake of the hand from his opening partner, Mark War.
Hello. That turned a little bit, it's gone past the outside edge. It was one of the rare occasions that a Warwickshire batsman has actually been beaten. Well, that's a really good shot. He's picked his spot with precision there. War closed the face on it and just whipped it away through wide mid-on. So that one's turned very, very sharply. Knight's caught bang in front. And there is a wicket just to send Lancashire into lunch a little bit happier.
Well, Nick Knight will be disappointed with this. Gary Keady showed that he could turn the ball in the last over that he bowled, his 4th. This is the first ball of his 5th. Look how far outside off stump this pitch is. And Knight trapped in front of all 3. Hit on off stump. He may have thought that it was doing too much at one stage. But George Sharp says no, that's going on to hit the stumps, and I think he's quite right. So Knight goes for a very well-made 53.
Bell's in a hurry. That'll race away for 4. Beautifully timed. That's nicely played. With a 7-2 offside field, that's not where you want to be bowling. That's nicely played again, and Martin won't be happy with that. 7-2 offside field, that's twice now he's been hit through the onside. It's not what you expect from an England bowler. The 150 comes up for the home team.
Crook's being pummeled at mid-on, and he can't do much about that. That's wide of him and 4. A long half volley from Peter Martin right in the slot.
Well, Wood's not going to be able to cut that off. That's away for 4 through mid-wicket, and that takes Mark War on to 99. That's away and 4, and a century for Mark War. He's enjoyed this Stratford-on-Avon pitch.
That's sped away. Goodness, he's hit that hard. That's an outstanding shot.
Short, bang, 4.
That's another 4. God, he's hit that well. That's a 4. Oh dear, that's another one. The 100 partnership in no time at all.
It's not a bad
Smashed
shot.
away, yes, beautiful shot through straight mid-wicket. Well, there it goes again through the onside. That's where most of War's runs have come. 150 up now for Mark Waugh. In the air and gone. It's all over for Ian Bell. Crook gets his own back. Bell goes for 49. That was a real surprise. Warwickshire lose their second wicket on 295. Perhaps there's something in for the seamers after all, Nick.
Maybe it's not as flat as you thought, Bob. There's just a right sort of length, and it just looks like it's just stopped. I don't know, it's a good catch, but it didn't quite get on top of it there, Belly, and disappointing, isn't he? You'd be really disappointed like I am.